What's that? All right. Welcome to Unspool for November. This is John French. This is Scott Zarzicki.
Hello.
This is the November pitch, and we are very excited to be joined by two fantastic people. This is editor extraordinaire Korb and comedian Jonny Soul.
Where do I look? Who am I looking?
Yeah.
Which one do I look at?
Which
tree?
I think this one's you. This one's you. That
Hello.
one's me. That one's Scott.
I don't have any boogers, do I?
I don't know.
Okay.
This is going to be in
Do I?
high quality,
No,
high
right.
definition. So,
Get my good side.
which one's that? And I've known Korb and Jonny Soul for a few years. Actually, probably I've known you for at least 10 years now.
04?
No, 03, 04.
04.
When did Filter start? From the
Blister. It's called
Blister, Jesus. From
I was fired at Blister in 04.
Yeah, Rob Bukowski took that show down.
No.
Oh, all right.
We all did.
Yeah, at the G4 network, and Solon and I worked together there. And then when G4 bought Tech TV, and there were all these rumors at XPlay of this magical editor from San Francisco who could.
That was me.
That was him.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, wait till you
And
see Korb. Ooh.
Korb this,
Wait till
Korb
you see
that.
what
And then
Korb can do.
our
Oh.
paths crossed once for E3, I think, where I finally met you,
Yes.
but we didn't really interact.
Yes,
And then-
I left X-Play, and you took my job, and then you left X-Play, and I took your job.
And then you left Pilgrim, and now I'm in your edit bay. Everything comes full circle.
It sure does. All right, good night, everybody.
It's a great story.
So you worked with John as an editor at the time?
I was a producer at the time.
Producer, okay.
John, I remember my first edit with him and my first edit with this guy.
Who was your favorite?
I liked you guys both. You're both my favorites.
And now you're full-time comedian.
Yes,
Awesome.
because nobody else will hire me.
And let's just bring this up. Like, what have you always wanted to be a comedian? Is this something that you, as a child, said, "This is what I want to do in life"?
Comedy is in my blood. My grandfather was a big comedy guy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So he would literally sit me on his lap and teach me about Lenny Bruce and all these comedians. And the history of comedy.
Wow.
No.
True. And he would let me watch The Tonight Show when I was young.
From a young age, then, you wanted to do this? Or
I did it when I was in college. Then I got into sketch comedy. And that went all right. And then money happened. And then I started working at G4. Then I stopped doing it.
because I remember when I first met you, I think you had told me, or Mike Dunn, the producer, had told me that you were a comedian. And then for years, I was like, when do we get to see stand-up? And when is it? When is it? And
I put it aside for many years.
Yeah, and then I think it was last year you started back up again with some secret performances, and Korb and I were very excited because there were these internet teasings of like a screenshot of some
very
notes and things like that. So why did you stop, and why did you get back
I
into
stopped. I got into sketch comedy, and that was going well. That was at the Comedy Store. We had our own night. Then,
what was it called? You have a troupe or
Fish Stick. We were called Fish Stick.
Good one.
fish?
Fish
Yeah,
Stick.
I like it. Yeah.
Ah,
We were going to call ourselves Schindler's Skits. the guys didn't want to do it. It was too much comedy. Fish Stick. And that went away. And then I had no money. I had to get to work. Then I found myself at G4.
how did you get there in the first place?
G4?
Yeah.
I worked on a music show called Farm Club. If you guys remember that show in 2000, 2001. It's an internet music website where you can download music. And if you're a popular band, they'll put you on the show.
Oh.
And people finally, it was a music show. And then that went away, and then I had a gig, and then I knew somebody at G4, Wanton Davis, if you remember him.
Yeah.
That's how I got to G4 on Blister.
Wow.
So then you worked at G4, and then now you're full-time comedian. What was your break into that? How did you get out of the day job into back to where you want to be?
Well, I got out of the day job because I was fired. It wasn't my call. And I guess at G4 I was kind of on TV once in a while.
You were on quite a bit.
Once in a while. And people seem to like it. The kids seem, so I said, all right, I'll put my money where my mouth is, see if I can do it for real. And that's why I didn't do it for so long. I was scared that I wouldn't be able to do it. But it's gone pretty well.
Gone.
for-
Yeah.
I'm coming up with my
Funniest
1
man
year.
on Lancashire Boulevard.
That's right. Funniest man on Lancashire. My 1 year anniversary is coming up. It's very exciting.
Any big shows?
Yeah. Well, when is this going to air? When is this?
It might be up by the end of the week. At least the audio. So
Come
yeah,
to the-
we'll
Sunday at the Ice House.
Pasadena.
Pasadena. This is the worst plug.
I forgot the date. of the show.
Sunday,
It's Sunday, right? What's that? That's the 15th. No, 16th.
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 Come to the Ice House Sunday in Pasadena on the 16th.
I'm sure this is going great.
Well, you
Yeah.
edit this.
And
And also Flappers in Burbank on December 6th. That's a Saturday.
nice.
Nice.
And maybe a New Year's show. I can't announce that right now.
So what's in the future for you? What do you see? Like, what's the sky's the limit? What do you want to be the next Jimmy Fallon, Jay Leno, or do you want to?
No.
No.
I better not. No.
I think you just lost potential jobs there.
Jimmy Fallon's fantastic. I'd love to do a show one day. To get paid doing it. To get
To
steady.
make
work
a-
doing it.
like a
I'm not
full-
looking to be a sitcom star or anything like that.
So stand
or
up.
to be Jimmy Fallon
Yeah.
or Jay Leno. Stand up, yeah.
Stand up.
But you enjoyed writing
I like their.
at
I would
like,
write for other people
X-Play
in a
and
second.
everything. Yeah.
If I can get hired as a late night writer, I would do that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll see. So far, it's people seem to like it.
It's fun.
John's seen me a few times.
Yeah.
Korb has come to see me a couple of times.
It's great. I mean, even because sometimes the set is similar, but there's always new stuff in there. But even the stuff I know, I laugh I don't know. The first time I saw you I was like crying. It was just great.
You were crying?
Because I was like, why am I here? And then Damon Wayans held the audience hostage and no one could leave.
Oh, was that the night you were there?
That might have been the second.
Were you there at the Damon Wayans?
I was there at the Damon Wayans one.
Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
that was the first time I saw you because I wouldn't leave because I was hoping that you would win funniest guy of the night, which you did.
I did win.
But man, we were held hostage for like 2 hours.
Damon
but
Wayans went on for a long time, and it was miserable.
It was weird.
He was going through some things. I think. At the
I
time.
think so. It was like very awkward. I mean, I'm not joking when I say 2 hours. I think we were sitting there
it
for
was 2 hours
2 hours of just kind of mind explosion.
in
Well,
North Hollywood.
I have some questions for Korb about like the same.
Is that
thing.
it? Am I done?
Yeah, for now.
You can
now,
leave.
you can if you want to go prepare for your
Take
show
take
on
your
Sunday.
Is it Sunday? I didn't remember the date or where it was.
Sunday at the Ice House on the 16th, 7:30.
Boom.
So Korb,
Yes.
you're an editor. Have you always been? That was something that you kind of grew up knowing that you wanted to do. Or did you fall into it? What's your path here?
I grew up in a terrible town that there was no sort of arts or any kind of anything like that was available. But when I went to college, I fell in with a bunch of filmmakers and musicians and sculptors and all that stuff, and I realized that A, I could possibly do this, and B, there's a place to learn how to do it. So I did.
Where did you go?
I went to
college?
University of Pittsburgh.
Okay. Is that the town you were from?
No, I was from Hazleton, Pennsylvania.
Oh. I can
It's-
edit that out if you don't want to.
No,
Hang
it's
on.
it's the worst place on earth.
Okay.
Pretty bad.
But in college, I started taking film classes and whatnot, and making crappy 8mm films and all that kind of stuff. And I started doing film, like super low budget. I lit 7 features and I shot a couple documentaries, and the average budget of those films was like $10,000. So it was, no one's seen any of them, and most of them didn't get finished. But it was like, oh, this is fun, and this is something I can do. And then I decided to move to Las Vegas. Because I thought all the kids would be rebelling against the casino culture, and there'd be this like massive arts and entertainment underground, and that turned out to not be true at
In
all.
Las Vegas.
That's a weird place.
Well, it's like, it's close to LA. It's here and there. I went in '97 when the city was starting to blow up, and it was like, what do the kids do? They can't gamble, they can't drink. Maybe they're making movies, and maybe they're making music, and
So
maybe
you came
they're
all the way across the country wanting to make movies, but didn't go the extra 4 hours.
well, it was
but it was like a cultural thing too.
yeah, but it was also like, I'm not ready for LA because like I'm not. What have I really done? It's nothing. And then finally, I got a call from a buddy of mine, and it was that time when the internet had just started, and they were basically just standing on the street saying, "What would you like to do with your life? Here, take this job." And my buddy was like, "They just started a new TV station. Do you want to come and edit?" And I was like, Sure.
Had you edited before?
I had edited, film. I had the cut and the splice and the actual
Yeah.
that stuff, and I was like, okay. And I went up, and they said, yes, you can have a job. Here's be an assistant editor, and it was like, great. And I actually wanted to be in the studio because I thought I wanted to be a shooter, but it turns out that editing is actually something I'm really good at and I like, and if you're good at it, then you can work a lot and do well and make money. And so it's like, this is perfect.
And it was video at this point.
It was.
Okay.
It had
deck to deck.
We had one show that did deck to deck, but it was it was like a news-based show, so it was just like you had an hour to slam teases and promos together. But everything else was.
I can't imagine doing promos, especially the way I know you cut now.
Yeah.
I can't imagine doing that.
Well, it was I mean, I hadn't yet developed my style yet either, but it was very much just like we need 4 shots in a row for 10 seconds, and it was just that kind of thing.
Okay.
But yeah, there was Avid and Spherus was the other box we used. Spherus, which used to be Video Toaster.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Was that this like the
or
CG?
No, it's called the box. It was called the cube. It was called the cube, and then it became Spherus, and then it became Affinity, and then parts of all those machines became the Nitrous.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Huh.
Was this Tech TV?
This was Tech TV, yeah.
So that was your first editing gig?
90,
Yeah.
What year was this?
97, 98.
Was it called Tech TV then?
It was called Tech. No, it was ZD TV when it
ZD.
started.
Oh, yeah, right.
And then it became Tech TV in
Yeah.
2000, I think. Yeah, 2000. And then I quit right before G4 bought it, which is why I didn't.
Which is what,
2004.
They merged in.
And did you quit because you didn't want to move to LA?
No, I quit because they weren't gonna take me, because why would you move editors from San Francisco to LA where there's
You'd been
6,000?
there, and especially you were on X-Play, which was their.
Yeah, but they didn't move any
They didn't
editors
care.
because there's no reason to. And also,
I guess because G4 had the editor.
and I saw the writing was very much on the wall. Like I quit 2 days before they announced that we were fired.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
Would
So it was
you?
good.
So
He didn't get the benefits.
No.
I was gonna say,
Well, I would have had to stay for 3 more months, and since I was only making $35,000 a year, the severance wasn't that great anyway.
So this was 04?
Yeah.
Okay.
so you worked at Tech TV and ZD TV from '97 to '04. So that's a long time, actually.
Yeah,
That's right.
Wow.
it was a long time.
And then you were on X-Play. What were you on before that? Or just
Tech TV was one of those
jumping around, or-
places that it's like if you're an editor, you edit. I edited every show that was
Wow.
on
Wow.
ZD and Tech, because it just was like you went in the morning and there was the big board,
You see.
and you looked at the big board and it was like, oh, today I'm doing promos. Oh, today I'm working on cybercrime.
So when Tech TV left and came to LA, did you follow it to G4?
I didn't.
No.
I had quit, and I moved over to a company that did all home and garden stuff, which is also right in my wheelhouse, just like technology. And yeah, because my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, she got a job. She also was at Tech TV. She stayed till the bitter end, but then she got a job at DreamWorks. So it was like, yeah, I think we'll stay up here for a while, and which we did.
And then, why did you guys come down to LA?
She got offered a position at the DreamWorks down here, and I was dying to get out of San Francisco. And I had that at that point. I was like, I'm the greatest editor in the world. I'll kill in Los Angeles, which was not true, because I worked at G4 for way too long when I came down. But
Did you
yeah,
work until the end?
no, I was out before the end.
You left.
Yeah, I got out. Yeah, once again, I got out like 3 months before that was over.
I remember that.
And do you see, like, you were working at Pilgrim for a while, and do you enjoy the bread and butter of like the reality TV or just whatever they throw at you? Do you enjoy that, or do you have something in your head that like, this is what I want to edit? I want to edit documentaries, scripted features. What
Editing is fun. Yeah, it's like I said. I mean, my career has been technology, which I don't give a shit about. Home and garden repair, which I don't give a shit about. Ghosts, which I don't believe in and don't give a shit about. It's been a lot of stuff that I don't care about. What I do care about is television. I love to make television. So it's like, I've always said, it's like if Hitler and Oprah Winfrey started a network and they wanted me to come work for them, and we were just going to make shows about Hitler and Oprah Winfrey, great, I'll go do that because it's making
You
television.
would actually probably jump at that.
Check, yeah, those would be some
And,
fun
yeah.
shows. But
Hitler and Oprah Winfrey,
yeah,
those two.
and it's like the two most hated people in the world.
I agree.
So yeah, I like. I mean, I love to do promos and trailers and teases and that kind of stuff the best. I like the real short, bang zoom stuff. But anything, yeah, I'll do anything, and I like it. You know, it's like every show that I've worked on, no matter how bad they've ended up being, there's always something redeeming inside of it because it is a new style, or it's a different group of people you're working with, or it's a different whatever. So generally there's a new challenge, which is also why I don't really like to do a show as long as we did X-Play. X-Play just was like, it was just pushing buttons by then because it was like, it was over.
Is that, well, like, by the end, yeah,
Yeah,
even I'd say by the time I left, I felt that way. But is that a little bit different? Because, I mean, it was sort of, edits were in 4-hour blocks, and you kind of, you know, it was a different package some of the time. Like, some of it was just...
Sometimes, but when it got to be, the thing with that staff, though, too, is like it was the same people.
Mm-hmm.
And when they changed everything, that it became much more, everything has to be, this is the format for everything we do. It just became very boring, you know, and that's also like working on a show like Ghost Hunters that we've done. It's like, it's boring after I've done it for a season because like there's a very regimented format for it, and it's like there's not a lot of room for, I'm going to try this, or how about we do this? It's like, the show works this way, so do it that way. And it's like, all right.
Yeah.
It's not as fun. So I definitely like to do pilots and season 1s and that kind of stuff, or if they revamp the show, that's where I like to live.
That's interesting because that stuff in my head, I'm like, oh, that's fun because you get to start from the ground up. But I also like, it's just going to be notes and changes and nothing will ever get done. And that part frustrates me. So
it is frustrating, but at the same time,
you kind of like get off on it a little bit.
I do, because there is no rules yet. So it is kind of like you can put your own stamp on things, and it's like it is a chance to, because especially in reality, it's hard to, as an editor, put a stamp on anything.
Mm-hmm. Especially like an established show or something.
Yeah, because it's not about the editor, and it's not about that kind of thing. It's about network, and it's about those things. And so it's like, here's the one opportunity you're going to have to maybe get some idea through that you have, or affect some sort of change. It's like, this is part of the show because I made this. Mm-hmm. And it's like, that's pretty much like the only opportunity you're going to have to do that.
Yeah, when you get something through like that, it's fun.
Absolutely, yeah. That's because it's like, I don't come up with the show. Mm-hmm. I don't shoot the show. I don't direct the show. I don't, so although there's those opportunities to, like I said, put yourself into it, it's like, if you want to be, it's that one chance to be creative is like, I'm just going to try this thing. And that's kind of where my role is.
Do you get like defeated then when like the network's like, no, we don't like it, or you can't do
I used to, but I don't as much anymore, because I just realize it's part of just how it goes. And especially you always know that most network executives are people who haven't been in the trenches. They're not producers, they're not editors, they're not writers. I was Jimmy's assistant, or I worked in traffic, or I was in marketing, and it's like, and now I'm studio head, and I want you to do this thing. And it doesn't make sense, but it's like, what are you going to do? You can't win that battle. So
you love TV and you love where you are.
I do love TV, and I do love where I am, and I love Los Angeles, and I love making things, and I like meeting the people. And yeah, it's worked out all right for me. I wouldn't advise anybody else doing it, though. It's a terrible, horrible existence.
Editing or
just being in the business.
It can be rough.
Because it's like, you never know when, because I got shit canned earlier this year, and it was like, oh. It's the weird thing that sucks
cool,
is
that it does,
and then it's like, what am I going to do?
Yeah, it just had like, you're just going along, cool, I'm working for another 6 months, I got a job, then like,
come into the room for a second.
Yeah.
I need to speak to you.
Yeah, you think you're getting a raise, or you think there's, the episode did well last night, and instead you're getting like canned.
In the meantime, you turn down 4 jobs because you think this is going through.
Like, this is going well.
Yeah. As a stand-up, that must be stressful too, because you're just relying on the club owners to have you come back, or if you have an agent to book you in different places. Or?
I wish I did. I need one, because I'm not good at that sort of thing. But so far they like me. Okay. The owners of the places that I've been performing at. One place didn't like me. So
who didn't like you? You don't have to say.
I don't want.
But you're relying on
factory of something,
on everybody else to right? You have to have the crowd.
That's the I find the tough part. A lot of these places, you
The
come
right
play the
crowd.
Comedy Store if you want, or the Improv. Bring 8 people or 10 people. I already went through my 10 people already. I can't. So that's the tough part of it. Now it's not like when Robin Williams would show up and do his thing. You got to bring in people. You got to promote it yourself. It's not like it was. It's not. There's a lot of people doing it now.
Yeah.
You could be on a bill with 15 comedians sometimes. That's too much. But I love doing it.
Well, that's,
If
keep
it-
on doing it.
If it'll work, we'll see. No, got nothing else to do. The 16th, the Ice House in Pasadena on the 16th, 7:30.
I hope that actually is your camera, not someone else.
December 6th at Flappers.
All right.
Cut me out of
So-
this show. Can you cut me out of this whole show?
We'll just lop you off the side.
Yeah,
So as
I'm bored.
well, now we're gonna get into the exciting part.
What was that?
I don't know. I was trying
Want
to.
to talk about Korb's history more? I grew up in Pittsburgh, Vegas.
At least I got something to do during the day.
That's true. First time I met Korb, he yelled at me because he accused me of stealing his character. The first time I met
Which
him.
character?
I had a character
First time I met him.
that I created at X-Play. It never made it on because it was too
Well,
controversial.
then okay, all right.
Called French Waiter. French waiter who hated Americans, hated video games. Hilarious, right?
Yeah.
And I come down here and he's like, "Oh, I got this character, Canadian guy, French, dumb to both go ho ho ho."
Oui.
Definitely a ripoff.
Hello,
Wow.
Zibaki.
First time I met him, and I think he was serious. Were you serious, or were you screwing me? You were
Halfway.
Still kind of bitter.
I'm still a little angry
yeah,
about it.
it seems
stealing
that
your
way.
character. My
How
name's
many
not-
Canadian guys kids were there? 10?
Oh, I was
That was
doing
money in my
I was doing
pocket.
2 a week at one time. To keep doing it. It's so cheap to do.
Well, maybe you guys can come together on this and,
No.
Yes.
We've come together. I did not steal his character
you know.
because it was never aired or filmed or anything.
Yeah. So you guys have seen the show. You understand that we come up with an idea during the pitch, which this is for November, and we're trying to see if the guests can help us come up with an idea that we then go.
No
out and
idea
shoot.
is to. I mean, we're trying to keep these things short, but really they don't have a limit. No idea is too crazy or difficult. I mean,
if it's-
sometimes it's going to be hard to do, but we'll just.
Yeah,
try
I mean,
to
if it's dumb, that we
figure
just
it away.
won't do it. But you know, if you guys come up with an idea, we'll attempt. We'll do our best. The John and Scott, good push, and we'll try to do it. And then the other part is, which is a smaller little part, is we like our guests to kind of come up with a little title card, and we'll get some shots of
during
you guys.
the opening sequence. It's
opening sequence,
John
yeah,
and
yeah.
Scott and whoever the guests are.
Yeah.
That's Johnny and
That's-
them. Korb.
That's right.
So and in the
Ice
past
House.
we've had things done with Legos. We've had a dog holding a slate at the title card.
That was Rob's.
Yeah, and so what else did we do? We had
We had the
I-
big metal letters and
big metal letters, which are hanging out there
butterflies
somewhere,
and foam.
and then I did some foam letters for John and over San Diego. So think about it, and if you guys can whip something up, you can shoot it with your iPhone. You can shoot it with time lapse or stop motion or anything like that. You can make it as
You can go
simple.
hire
You
a
can go-
production crew.
Yeah, you can shoot it on the Alexa, whatever you guys want to do. So, anyway, so this is the pitch. So maybe we can start talking about possible ideas and things that maybe you want to see us run out and shoot. And you guys are welcome to help or
or if
show
you're
up and
wanting publicity or acting. What? No. Okay.
Rob just wanted us to shoot something goofy, and he says, "I just want to be the man."
He wanted to be a suit and just
suit. So he
give
just
us-
sent us, and he's like, "I don't want to help. I just want to see a finished product at the end." So that's how he did it.
Did he write it up himself and send you? A script?
No, he had
Oh,
he had an
you
idea.
riffed on it,
and we came up with it.
Yeah,
and-
concept, and we went off. That was last month. So, any thoughts? Anything that you want to see John and Scott?
or just like you an idea for
a
a
theme.
shot or something.
I wouldn't mind if there was something that was a little live, like like Borat-y live kind of thing that you had. You guys put yourself in a situation that you had to deal with the unknown crowds and the unknown that kind of thing. I'm not sure what's coming up that you could put yourself in that situation, but I always find that hilarious, and especially if you took Johnny with you.
There you go.
Yeah, actually.
Maybe like a man on the street type of thing, but not maybe a pranky kind of thing. I'm not exactly
like
sure.
Not pranky or pranky or
pranky,
whatever.
yeah, something that's
something
just
with
like
there is a real unknown,
yeah,
actual real.
yeah,
element.
like that guerrilla style. That there's a little danger and there's a little
Like Eric Andre, man
Yeah.
on the street,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
in
yeah.
studio.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah,
little
that kind
bit
of thing.
too dangerous.
He's very
for me
dangerous.
to perform.
But something
But he
along
makes
those
people
lines.
uncomfortable.
But he
That's
yeah,
what he does.
yeah. That's interesting. Okay.
Especially if it was during some sort of event.
Are there any
I don't
events
know
coming
what's-
up
I'm
of,
not sure, but there's got to be
I
something.
mean,
There's
I
always
guess
something.
there's Thanksgiving. Is there a Thanksgiving?
Well, what
There's-
about the Hollywood?
There's a Christmas parade.
Christmas parade.
Yeah, when's that?
It's like
Christmas?
no, it's like it's early. I think
No, it's in
like-
November?
Yeah, I think so.
Black Friday's coming up.
Oh,
People are
Black
always like,
Friday.
Yeah, that's good.
Black
oh,
Friday,
that's pretty good. Yeah,
Just hang out at
yeah,
That's
and harass people who are
Is there a system coming out?
system.
A game?
Oh,
Mm.
yeah. What's the big Black Friday thing? PlayStation or Xbox?
They just had one
iPhones
last
or-
year.
They're
They
all
won't have it
released.
Everything's out. Yeah.
anymore. Is there a new?
So-
That's where you see some really
iPads
freaky-
or
There's got to be something.
Is there a
I don't
new?
know what it is.
Well, the
Tickle me,
iPhone's already come out.
Elmos? I don't know.
Are there?
Yeah. What's the thing?
Rate me.
There's nothing coming out this year. It's a bad scheduling move.
Maybe you go do those American Me dolls or whatever those things are called.
American
those
Girl.
American Girl dolls. Yeah. You know those. They're like Cabbage Patch Kids or something.
Yeah, there's a place at the mall
There's a
at the
place to
Grove.
grow.
Actually,
So
yeah.
you're suggesting we go
For
spoof
Black Friday and yeah.
little girls and
Yeah,
make them cry?
Wait.
maybe.
So wait. Did I miss something? We were dressing up as little girls.
I like that even better.
Now I shouldn't have said that.
Is there a con coming up? One of those stupid nerdy?
Oh, we just missed Kamikaze,
No, I'm
and
thinking
we missed
more.
Hello Kitty Con, which I attended.
Wow.
I was what? What did you say?
Nothing enough. Delete that.
You
Wait,
went to the.
wait.
I went to Hello Kitty Con.
Why?
Because Milena wanted to go. It's Hello Kitty Con. It's the first ever.
Did people dress up?
People were dressed up.
See, that's
Did
where
you
you gotta
dress
go.
up?
I did not dress up, although they handed out like a paper cutout thing with ears and a bow, and I wore that for part of the day.
Was there swag?
Oh yeah, we waited in line for 3.5 hours to get into the store to purchase exclusive.
Wow.
Exclusive what?
Jeez.
We bought a bobble. Melina bought a bobblehead and
A Hello Kitty bobblehead.
something else. Yeah, but it was exclusive to Hello Kitty.
You know they
Con.
give those away at the Dodger Stadium every year for
We
free.
have those. Yeah.
The boredom alert just went on. Hello Kitty.
There's the
No, not
comic.
comics. Brony.
Oh, yeah,
My Little
Brony.
Pony
Oh,
thing.
Brony.
That's a little weird.
That is pretty
It's a
weird.
little disturbing too.
Every year in Pittsburgh they have
Brony
it's called Anthrocon. It's for furries. And we were just we happened to just be there 2 years ago when it was happening,
That's
and
a
it was
weird scene.
just dudes walking around with tails and feet.
Furry
and-
cons.
Yeah, it was weird. And they were all like young dudes too, like 20-year-old.
How do you know?
Because they didn't have their faces.
Oh.
Like they were just wearing like pieces of. It was weird.
That's a weird scene.
Yeah,
What-
so-
You were
what-
telling us about your
so,
adventure.
Yeah,
That's-
what other conventions were coming up that we could or I think Black Friday is actually a pretty good
Yeah.
Yeah.
thing.
And I would
Cool.
probably freeze in front of the camera, but I think
but that might be good good television.
awkward
Awkward stuff is pop.
I
You know that
Do you
guy?
want to
talking with people, but-
do this?
I'm not going to be in town. I think during Black Friday, during Thanksgiving, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And John, you're traveling a bit too.
I'll be here for Thanksgiving though.
All right, so we'll
Well,
figure out
We'll
a
figure
time.
the dates.
something out.
Yeah.
So, all right. Weird man, not necessarily man on the
Not
street, just
necessarily
like
man in the street, but something
public-
that's just like that. Yeah, like
a
'cause
little
like,
danger.
Yeah, a
almost
little
kinda-
bit just
Awkward.
going out
Or
and
like-
having to interact with.
What was
with
that NBC
people.
show with the old timers that were like pulling pranks and they would?
Oh yeah.
Can I wear like a pair of shorts and have fake balls? Like, is
Wow.
that cool? Or real balls?
Sure.
For what?
Sorry, what's
What are you talking about?
for Christmas? I don't know.
Have you seen that show on Comedy Central, Nathan? It's called Nathan for You.
No. Oh yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, the nerdy guy.
Yeah, but he's just awkward.
Yeah.
So you don't have to wear a costume or anything.
Oh,
Just
that
be,
show. Yeah, I've never watched it.
He's just so awkward and
I couldn't
dry.
watch it because the commercial made me feel awkward.
Those are funny.
That's the how it is? That's the joke?
I don't know what the joke. It's he.
Yeah, it's kind of the joke. It's like,
But it's him. He just has a strange, awkward
Yeah.
delivery that makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah,
But he's not in a costume like Borat. It's just him.
But it is also
can
just
work.
fascinating how people who, especially anyone who attends anything, like, but especially, have you ever been to Black Friday? Have you ever gone? Like,
tried.
I mean, no.
I
waited in the lines and
unfortunately it's
the
ruined now
doorbusters,
because they're
yeah.
doing that. They're open on Thanksgiving and whatnot.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
man, going at 4:00 in the morning and being there when they actually busted the doors down at JCPenney, it's a riot. And it's like the people that go to it, it's like you just
Sad.
see these, and everyone's insane. So it's like to interact with those people at 4:30 when they're trying to get bargains, and it would be gold.
Wow.
Gold.
Walmart. Does Walmart do it too?
Yeah.
Where we got a Walmart in like Panorama
Well,
City.
the people get trampled at Walmart. I don't know if we want to.
No,
do we have
you get killed.
insurance. On it? Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey,
all right. Well,
it's your craft, man. How are you?
I think this is a great
This
starting
is,
point. I think this is fantastic.
Scary, but yeah,
it's different.
I like it.
It's different. It's out of my comfort zone anyway. Talking to people. And
Very
stuff.
much.
You could
so.
do it. You could
yeah.
do it. Just have a
Yeah, I like hiding.
ask
hiding
awkward
behind the
questions,
camera.
but keep straight face.
Wear
Yeah.
Do it.
a furry costume.
Oh God!
You don't even have to. Just wear a suit and tie.
Or a Hello Kitty crown, or
Yeah,
whatever.
I still have it.
He-Man costume or something.
I still have that too.
All right. Well, thank you both. I just want to say I was good to meet you both, and I'm.
Thank you guys for.
Thank you for coming out.
Thanks for having me. It was
Yeah.
fun.
And we'll go and see your stand-up show coming up. And when?
When is that?
I have a gig at Igby's in Pasadena.
Is it Igby's or is it the Ice House?
Oh,
It's the
shit.
Ice House.
I've been saying
I've been
Igby's.
the wrong place the whole time.
It's at Igby's or Ice
No,
House?
Igby's closed down in 1989.
All right.
Hey, the Ice House in Pasadena, November 16th, 7:30. Be there.
And-
or December 6th at Flappers. Or a possible New Year's gig. I'm not going to announce that.
But where can they follow you on the internet? Anywhere?
Yes, follow me on Twitter at Jonny Soul 90210. JONNYSOUL 90210. My Facebook page is private.
Korb, anything you want to plug?
Sure. Corbinaro.com, which is me and my wife's adventures around the 1 minute
Very funny.
little things. It's Corbinaro, KORBANARO. Her name is Carbonaro. My name is Korb.
It's
we put them
adorable.
together. It's hilarious.
Did you go to that vintage Valley place?
Not
You go
yet,
there?
but I'm going to, and we're gonna make a thing there.
Yeah.
But that and there's television shows I make. You can watch them if you'd like.
Cool. And check out unspool.net and
Twitter
subscribe.
and Facebook, Instagram, Unspool Podcast.
Yeah, Unspool Podcast on
All that good
iTunes.
stuff.
Cool. Check it out. Thank you both.
Thank
And
you.
cheers.
Good luck with the movie, fellas.
Seinfeld.
Thank you. Mic drop.
What's it all about?
What happened here?
Good luck with that idea.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It's going to be a challenge. Not rough, just different.
Aren't you supposed to challenge yourselves?
Yeah.
Yeah.